Hey guys, Hamas28 here, back with another episode of DeceasedCraft. As you can see, I'm back in the tower. I thought I'd come back here and finish grabbing all the loot. As you can see, 26 diamonds, 3 stacks of gold, tons of cash, plasters, rubber, random assortments. But when I was coming back down, I heard something I didn't hear the last time I was here. And it was in here. I don't know what that is. In God's name, what is that? I don't know what it is. The human herder. 310 hearts, 620 health. I only got 14 shells on me. Although I have some ACP. Do I have a gun on me? I have this one as well. But I don't have any parabellum. I have a little bit. Luckily, I don't think it can see me from here, so I can just cheese it. Okay, good damage. This thing is horrifying. Good thing you don't have to fight fair with these guys. They're not human. But if I run out of ammo, I will have to engage it in hand-to-hand combat. Alright, that's all the ammo. We got it down to about half health. Let's see, anything I can use here? Let's see. I did find some good loot. This absorbs health, increased damage dealt, fire damage. Length of invulnerability, we'll take that. I guess we'll absorb health. That's really strong. Let's see. I think I can have 2 hand items. Yeah. So I'll take that one off. Grab our power glove here. Take off our lucky scarf. Put on the cross necklace. And kill this thing. Remember, we don't fight fair. Oh, it looks disgusting. I wonder why it didn't spawn before. Maybe it's related to the light level. I came in during the day. I went past this place during the day, and when we left, I just ran through. I'm not sure why, but I want to see what it drops. Hello? Alright, let's see what we got. High carbon steel alloy, 7.62 bullets, high resistance fabric, gunpowder, mutagen sickness. That's not good, I don't think. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Don't need these, don't need that. I don't think the mutagen sickness will affect us too badly, but I don't like having that kind of debuff. Let's get home. I have hot chocolate on me. No, I think I put it all away. So I'm going to run back and make a cut here, so we should just arrive at the base. And we made it back to the base. Let's go ahead and get back up here. Long way up. Well, we have some hot cocoa to alleviate us of this mutagen sickness. But there's really not much different from the last time. Haven't done a whole lot. I just thought it'd be good to head back to the tower, finish looting those floors. Turns out I only left 3 floors unlooted. But the loot was pretty good. Tons of money, which we're gonna need. I filled out the villager trading, so we should have almost one of each. I'm gonna clear out some of the snow. It's starting to build up a little bit. So we should have almost one of each. I did build a mining drill, but we need fuel for that, which I don't have the infrastructure to produce. But while we're here, let's take a look at the coal coke. 16, nice. Let's go ahead and grind that up. Make some more powder. And if you notice, I also have these water skins. in the pouch. You can heat them up or cool them down, and they keep your body from heating up or freezing too much. Let's go ahead and put these back in here. Let's grab our hot cocoa. Probably not called hot, maybe just cocoa. Nope. In here? Yes. Why do I have haste? Maybe because I drank the cocoa? Not sure. So then we come back down to our crusher. Take our coke dust. Throw it in here. All done. Hop granite dust. I thought I had more of this. Now that I think about it. Where'd I put the rest of it? Did I put it in here? Let me see. Hop. Granite. Graphite. Huh. Oh, I know what happened. I already made another graphite bar. If you take a look here. Takes 4 of these. And you can make one just by smelting it. So we just need 2 more of these dusts to finish it off. Let's go ahead and dump this stuff here. Into our chest. Put this away, make it easier. Scarf, birch plank, the research papers, all the money. Projector, rotten flesh. Oh, here's the ingots right here. They were in my inventory. Superstitious hat. I'm wary of putting anything that has the durability into the system. So I usually don't. I keep those in a chest instead. Just a little safer. You can run into problems if you do that. All this. One umbrella. Let's see those bullets. Okay, that can go in here. So we just need 2 more of these. We could build our last rod. We're gonna need bullets because we're running low. We have no more ammunition for our gun. Having an empty gun is pretty useless. Let's see. I am out of food here. I want to start using up some of this other stuff instead of just drinking water. It seems like sometimes the water gives me sickness. And never seems to be the case with this stuff. Getting pretty full up here. Need more blocks. Need more blocks because we need more iron to convert into steel. Coal on a coal coke. Fill that up. 2 more coal cokes. Let's see, how much did we leave in here? So as you can see, we have 2 electrodes. We just need 1 more. 1 coke dust. So we have 1 in there. You need 8. So we need 7. I have 2. We need 5 more coal coke. I was hoping one of these guys allows you to buy it, but sadly that's not the case. Who was it? There was one guy, he lets you sell coal coke for money, but you can't buy it for money. Gunpowder. These guys drops the books. I don't want to waste money on buying books though. Like, maybe this one, Reclaimed, creates a chance that a bullet won't be consumed. That's pretty good. I want that one. Let's clear this. Get some money blocks. We're stacking paper. Let's see, which one was he? There you go. Reclaimed. And now we can get efficiency 2 and punch. Let's see, how do you just apply it with an anvil, I'm pretty sure? It's really better, I think, with high ammo capacity weapons, like submachine guns. But if they operate the same way, then it really doesn't hurt to just keep stacking as much as you can. So that's pretty nice. Get rid of the snow, it's getting a bit too tall here. That should improve our ammo efficiency, which means we don't have to carry as much. One of these guys sells ammo, I believe. Leather worker, gunsmith. So we're gonna have to buy some guns. I really don't want to, because I think it's kind of a waste, but we need to unlock his other trades. And he sells parabellum bullets. So that's good for the submachine gun. Let's buy some of these. See if we can get the next trade level. Submachine guns. Yeah, like see, he's only selling weapons I already have. So I'm sure if I blast him up to master, he'll have some good stuff. But that's such a waste of money. But at least now I have a good supply of parabellum bullets. So we'll retire the shotgun for now. And use this one. But this one I'll also want to get some enchantments. I think I have some other ones here. Power, straddle, jump, lightweight. Yeah, like see, there's weapon specific enchantments like lightweight. Let's see what else we can find in here. Ergonomic. Tumbling. Advanced rifling. What's backstabbing? Oh, that's just attacking from behind. Quick hands. Can you put this kind of enchantment on the gun? I want to see that. Huh, it doesn't look like you can actually enchant this one. Does it show me what guns you can enchant? Okay, you can put mending on, looks like car parts. Okay, so anything with a durability you can put mending on by the looks of it. I guess an easier way to be, like, look up lightweight and then see what you can apply it to. And it looks like, oh, this is actually for Mr. Crayfish's gun mod. I haven't even seen these weapons, so I'm not really going to worry about it. I just think that's funny. Because if we can put reclaim 2. Oh, there's different versions. I see. And it doesn't show anything. Nice. But it did let me enchant the shotgun. Okay, so as you can see, this one says reclaimed. Can I put other stuff on it? Like, let's see, can I put lightweight? Well, lightweight, I don't think is the right one. Sadly, it doesn't say here. But we can see. Can I just put it into our enchanting table? What about that? Does that work? We need lapis. Luckily, I went mining for a little bit, so we do have a good amount of lapis. No, can't enchant it like that, so you have to do it with the books. Drop these, put the slag in there. So it seems like any enchantments that we're going to be able to put on start with that L. Getting a couple efficiency bucks to get efficiency 5 wouldn't be that bad. Starting to freeze in our own house. Let's get some more charcoal. Make use of all this wood. Did I reload you? Yes, I did. Go ahead, put you up there, load the ammo. Press Z in game for attachments. What kind of attachments can I put on you? Looks like I can put a scope, a suppressor, and a bayonet. Can't improve the ammo capacity though, that's pretty sad. Makes it a lot weaker in my opinion. But let's see, we got some more cold coke. Let's go ahead, check it down here. I'm really at an why do I have haste? Is something giving me haste? Not sure. Okay, that's enough cold coke. Let's grind it up. Off it goes. Done. Now we're gonna squeeze it. Into our graphite dust. And we're short one more, so we need 8 more cold coke. Okay. At this rate, it'll take... It looks like it's 1 second for 1%. So I'll just make a cut, and we'll be back when we have that remaining cold coke. And we're back. We got the final amount of cold coke. Throw it into our crusher. So now we can grab these. Grab the coke dust. Throw it into the squeezer once more for the final time. Get our graphite dust. And am I a fool? I believe so. I am a fool. Wait, no I'm not. In my mind I needed more of the dust, but you don't. You just need to cook these into ingots, like so. And then with that 4, we can make the final ingots. I was also looking at making a new weapon. While I like the shotgun, ammo's running pretty low, and until we can craft it, it's gonna make it pretty difficult. But since we can buy parabellum bullets, I was thinking of making the M1A1, and it uses ACP bullets, which I think we can also buy. Yeah, we can also buy the ACP bullets, and that's one, we just have a lot of them, because I don't use them. So we have like 4 stacks there, ACP in here, yeah, another stack in here. So we can go ahead and craft that. Just takes a lot of steel, which we are in abundance. Where is my blueprint? And looks like I made too many. I didn't have to wait. So let's go ahead and pop this in here. Because if this works, I can now finally smelt this aluminum. Okay, looks like it's working. Looks like this is one of the issues we're having. It does run, but if we take a look here, these are medium voltage. We probably need high voltage wires. Because if you take a look here, and we go to our book here for power, basic wiring. Yeah, the medium voltage can only do 1024. Yeah, it has an input value of 124. We need 4096. That's likely... Oh, the blood moon rises. That's likely why it has 3 input slots. Because each wire... Because if you can only input 4096, but the wire itself can do 32,000, we're not giving this enough power. And its internal volume isn't that high. But seems like it's good enough for now. That completes the chapter on ranged weapons. We got aluminum ingots, and it gives you 12 more for free. Aluminum plates gives you some aluminum plates. That's funny, it counts it as completed, even though we're missing some dependencies. And then, it said, oh, I guess it was the 3 and then completed. So now that we have the aluminum, we can go ahead and upgrade our ME storage capacity by 16k, I believe. Yep, 16k storage parts. Go over here, 16k. Craft this. 16k storage disk. And pop it in. Bam. Doubles our storage capacity. I also have this aluminum scaffolding that I purchased. It doesn't have a use in any multi-blocks, so we can just go ahead and turn it into aluminum and reprocess it. And this is good. Now we can process a lot of stuff. You can make steel in it way faster than this. It said it produces slag, but it doesn't seem like it. But I can see why. Yeah, this is why it's an expensive machine. We've only run a little bit of stuff, and we're already down 2% on all the rods. But hey, we're getting a lot of these nuggets. So if we go into bullet automation, yeah, it wants us to build a miner and then find these mineral veins. Only obtained from factories in the wasteland. So we're gonna have to go in the wasteland, which I think we can do at this point. We might need higher tier armor. What does it take? It takes netherite scrap. Oh, I completely forgot. That's why we needed it. Because we have the ancient debris. Debris. Did I put it somewhere else? I'm not. There we go. 4 ancient debris. Because if you put the debris into the arc furnace, you get 4. Whereas if you just cook it directly, you get 1. So we're going to get 16 debris here. Ooh, another completion step for basic refining. Yeah, there we go. So this section is done. Slag comes out here. 16 netherite scrap. Go ahead and throw that in here. So now if we look at our scrap amount, 16. I thought we had more, but I guess that's all we looted from those buildings, which means I'm gonna have to go further out and see if we can find more. But now that we have the scrap, you just combine it with gold. Gives us something to use all our gold for. Let's make the ingot. But let's make sure I'm not missing out on any recipe. Wait, is this saying 1 ingot can be turned? Oh, that's, you need 4 to make the ingot. Okay. I was about to say. And then you can crush it to get all the components back. Alright, so that we're not missing out on anything. It gives us 4 ingots, which is not enough. But for the wasteland, we're gonna need gas masks anyway. That's gonna take the head slot. Takes 3 here, 3 here, 4. Why does it take more to make the boots? Okay, let's go ahead. We'll craft our chestplate first. High resistance fiber. We can make this. We have the fabric because we looted it. So we come here, high resistance fiber. We're gonna need the wire cutters. I think we have some. Yeah, we have the fabric. Where is the chest plate? What is that? What's that plus 10? Is that like heat? So we need 2 of that. We need 2 rubber. Let's go ahead and pop this in. I'm hoping that it keeps all of our enchantments and insulation though. Otherwise we just have to re-enchant it. Okay, we just need 1 cover. You go in the center. it takes the scrap, not the ingots. Okay, this is fine. This is why we checked. You can just turn it back into the scrap with the crusher. So that does mean, I believe, we can craft the whole set. 2, 5, 8, 12. Okay, so we can craft the whole set actually. So here, here. High resistance fiber goes on the sides. And then the rubber goes in the corners. Then for the pants we need 2 more. Doesn't need 1, and the hat needs 2. So we have enough to craft everything. Does not keep our enchantments or the insulation, that's fine. We'll just have to do that ourselves. Let's see, we have 3, I think that's enough, right? Yeah, we need a block at the top. Helmet on the bottom. On the sides, and then the rubber on top, and then the scrap on the bottom. And it does repair the armor, which is nice. For the pants, block out the bottom, like that. Helmet's done. Block out the bottom. Pants in the middle. Oh. Pants in the middle. 2 of the fibers on the side. Put it in the triangle formation. And then rubber. Then lastly, the boots. Block out the top 3, netherite scrap on the sides, and then 1 rubber on the bottom. Okay, block out the tops. Boots, 1 rubber, scrap on the sides. And now the boots are done, we got the full set. Cover me in debris, challenge completed. The elusive netherite armor and its sets form the endgame armor for this mod pack. Without the nether, you'll have to search for the scraps of netherite exist. Repair with ingots or scrap. And then this is the endgame gear, the SWAT set, Riot SWAT, Bomb Squad, Juggernaut, Spec Ops, and Soldier set. But then I don't believe we can even go into the wasteland quite yet, because we don't have a gas mask. So we'll have to craft one of those, along with our new gun, to get ourselves prepared. Let's get some lapis so we can enchant this. Start with the helmet. Unbreaking 3, we need some protection. Protection, unbreaking, and respiration. I'll take it. Protection and unbreaking, good enough. Usually you want like the 3rd one as well, but protection is just fine. Fire protection, that's useless. We need protection. Unless we're going into the nether, which doesn't exist, it's not very helpful. Fire protection again. Gonna need more experience. I think I have some in some books. No, we're all out. It's easy enough to get though. We can leave it for now. Go ahead, dump the rest of this stuff. And let's work on crafting that Tommy gun. What is it gonna take? Revolver barrel, steel mechanical components, steel rod, steel plate, rubber, and recoil spring. All stuff we can craft. Let's start. Let me open up Notepad, make a note. So we need a revolver barrel, 7 steel mechanical components, 8 steel rods, 6 steel plates, 3 rubber, and 2 recoil springs. Okay, so first the revolver barrel. This is all pretty cheap stuff for us now as well. Steel rod, which we'll have to roll some steel. Let's just throw the whole stack in. Half a stack. And as you can see, our health has gone up to 48. In the little downtime between getting all the graphite rods, I was eating some food that I didn't have. I checked the food book, got some more stuff. Turns out canned food is a superpower because there's the cooked and uncooked version. So every canned food I haven't eaten yet gives me 2 more. But a lot of the other ones is like uncooked pie, pie slices, that kind of thing. So we're gonna have to get some fruit, see if we can get the rest. Okay, 12, it's good enough. The rest is still in there. Start with that for now. And the hammer should be in here. So 1 barrel, 7 steel mechanical components. Steel mechanical component. Steel plates. We need 7, so we need, what, 28 of these? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 8 steel rods. 6 steel plates. Which is this and then the hammer. 6 of these. 3 rubber. And then the recoil spring. We already have 1, we're gonna have to craft the other. This one's a little bit more involved, but not too hard. As you can see, you just need to take a spring wire and then press it 3 times. And then the spring wire is a steel plate and a sawmill. So I believe... Can I... Because we have sawmills in our tree farm. If I... No, it won't let me just throw it on. So let's just craft a new one. Cheap enough. Then I just need andesite funnel. Because then I can just do... I believe you can just... Oh, it's on the side. How do you power this? Yeah, it just needs that. So we need a crank. I'm not setting up a whole conveyor belt system, so we don't need that actually. Then you just put that on here. And you're done. It's that easy. Okay, now that we have that, this is a presser, I believe that's what it's called. Yeah, mechanical press. We need a depot. And you just have to press it 3 times. Now, the easy way to do this would just be, if you want to automate it, just have 3 pressers in a line, and then just have it loop through, all 3. But we don't need to do that. So let's go ahead and do this. And as you can see, now we have two. We have two that are unfinished, so we can put those back on here to finish them off. One more. We're gonna make other guns, so I might as well finish off these springs as well. Using the hand crank does make you starve though, which is a little bit annoying. But we got tons of food. And that should be everything. So now we come over here. We're missing a steel plate. How are we missing a steel plate? One steel. One hammer. You saw me count it out. We shouldn't be missing one. No matter. And two treated wood planks. Silly me. And then it falls down under it. Nice. I like this. I want to see, what's the ammo cap on this? 30. And it's ACP. Go ahead, deposit the stuff we don't need. Now that we have a better submachine gun, we don't need to carry that one. And let's craft some attachments as well. So looking at it, it has a base damage of 8, 30 ammo cap, ignores 15% of the damage, ignores armor, which is very good, and 135% extra headshot damage. It's a medium weight, so it slows us down just a little bit. And it looks like you can't put scope, but you can increase the ammo capacity. So let's build that attachment. Medium extended mag. I believe there's a bigger one. No. So 6 aluminum plates, 4 Durplast sheet, and 2 rubber. 2 rubber. 4 Durplast sheets. And then we need the aluminum plates. I miscounted. Oh nice, it even changes the... puts on the round one. What's our capacity now? 42? What's that, a 40% increase? From 30 to 42, that adds 12. A shame you can't put a better sight on this, but the iron sights are not too bad. So now that we've got the good weapon, feeling a lot stronger, we can put away our shotgun for now. We're going to want to get reclaimed. We're going to want to enchant this guy as well. Going to take 2. And I think it said... actually has 2 levels. You should... it's... I never really messed around with enchanting, so I'm not sure if you can do this. Because if you look, it says reclaimed. There's reclaim 2. So I believe if you get 2 books, you can actually combine them into reclaim 2. And then we can put that on here. Used up all of our enchantment levels. I'm not sure what the chance is, but since we have a 42 ammo clip, any percent chance, even if it's 5%, realistically should proc 2 times, which means our theoretical ammo capacity is 44, which is useful. And if it's higher than that, which I could probably check actually, let me take a look. Okay, could not find any information related to it. But regardless, any amount of reclamation is good enough. Go ahead, put the rest in here. We only need one stack in our main inventory. And where is my compass? That's the explorer's compass. I need the other one. Where'd my other compass go? Nature. Is it just gone? That's odd. Don't know where I put it. Alright, so let's search for the wasteland. I hit the wrong thing. Where's the search? There it is. Wasteland. Alright, well that explains why I haven't ran into one. The nearest one is 6,000 blocks away in this direction. So we already have the railway going up this way. So I'll just have to build a new plan, go that way, 6,000 blocks. So I'll probably set that up offline, because as you saw, the railway does tend to lag quite a bit. But in the meantime, this has been great. We accomplished a lot, got a lot stronger. This is part of the SWAT set, so maybe we can actually take a look at building that. Okay, this requires the fabric itself, so we have to break the fabric into the fibers, which means I'm gonna have to loot more buildings. But overall, pretty cheap. Pretty cheap, just the fibers. Yeah, just more high resistance fabric. But then once we get that, if you take a look, where is, there it is. The partial set requires 4 pieces, and it looks like you can wear the gas mask as well, the PBF hamster gas mask. UDP P90 SMG Uzi. Okay, so it does work with our gun. Gives you 20% damage reduction, 15% attack speed, 15% movement speed, and immunity to weakness. And with the full set, SMG damage goes up by 25%. I'm not sure if it stacks. It seems like it would stack if the partial gives you that and this also gives you that. No, it seems like the partial... Look, I'm guessing it doesn't stack, but it seems like you just get the bonus SMG damage, which is pretty good. Let's see, what was it called? High resistance fabric. We have 7 to craft the full set. 2, 5, 8, 10. We would need 10 in total, but then we have to break it down into the fibers. And it says you can only find it by defeating certain bosses or found in factories in the wasteland. So that'll be our goal for next time. Thanks for sticking around. I'm Hamas28, and I'll see you next time.